Rockeyez would like to welcome Scotty Dunbar. Hey, man, what's up? What's going on?
Hey, what's going on, Brian? How are you, dude?
Very good, very good. I remember the first time meeting you. I think that was at Slaughter in New Jersey. Maybe last year. Really a pleasure meeting you, and your career is amazing so far. Let's go back to the early days when you first started playing clubs and stuff like that. This way, people get familiar with you and know a little bit about your background.
All right, yeah, cool. Yeah, the Slaughter gig, I remember that perfectly. That was actually a great show that night.
Right.
They started with autograph opening and stuff, so
yeah.
It was a pleasure to meet you also.
Right. So
yeah, basically, like the background is like, when I was younger, I started playing like in bands, like everywhere I could, I was in a band called The Edge, which was my first band.
Right, cool.
And then it transitioned into a band called 2217. And then after that, it was Dunbar, just after my last name. And then after that, it was another band called Rockeyez. And then I had started the solo career when I had signed a deal with Jerry Dixon and Erik from Warrant.
Right.
For a solo deal. So, and that's what started, the whole solo stuff. I wasn't actually, it was just like going to be like a studio project. I had some of my friends playing on it, like Michael Sweet from Stryper, Louis St. August from Mass. Just having, some of my friends and just having a good time with it.
Right.
But then it did pretty well, for an EP. And we went out, and it ended up being, I did like 2 years worth of shows.
Wow.
For it. And one of the tours was with Erik Martin and Mr. Big. We did a whole East Coast tour, and that's where I met, like, my current band now.
Cool.
Meaning D.M.K. with Ted and Brian, who are in the room,
cool,
staring at me.
That EP was In a Mellow Mood, right? That came out in 2012.
Yeah, that was In a Mellow Mood. Yeah,
right.
But that was a whole stylistically. It was different.
Right.
It wasn't. It wasn't a rock record or anything. It was just. It was basically it would be good for a retirement home. But it's like I like all types of music, so that's what I wanted to try at the time. But now I'm just back to what I love doing, and that's pure, like, in your face rock music.
Right.
And escaping the grandmas and grandpas.
Right,
so.
Right. Like in 2015, you put out 20th Century Boy by T-Rex and stuff like that, and I listened to that this morning. It was really good, and are you following up with other things coming up?
Yeah, as far as the solo stuff goes, like you said with 20th Century Boy, that was a song I recorded, one of 4 new solo tunes, and they're all going to be released over the next year. Like, just release a single at a time. It's just I don't want it to interfere with the new band, because that's what I'm concentrating on now.
Right.
And I'm actually in California. I arrived today with the guys, and tomorrow we play the Whiskey A Go Go.
Cool.
With Mike Tramp and Michael Sweet, and it's our official CD release party. So,
right. Is it difficult to try to really establish yourself, like kind of like being like on your own and stuff like that, no label or a label, regardless if you have a label, because the internet helps a lot. Is it difficult to break into music?
Oh, of course, it's so difficult. But the thing is, it's just, you have to have the passion, and you have to have the drive,
right?
To do that. And that's, to me, that's what's important. And everything with the new band is in-house.
Right.
We take care of everything. We split everything. Everything's split 3 ways. You know, there's 3 of us. We all write the songs together, and everything's just done that way. I'll do the press, do the management side of stuff. So it's all in house, you know.
Right.
So that way we don't have to point fingers at anybody.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Otherwise, we're just pointing fingers at ourselves. You know? So I'll point a finger at my drummer Brian, and give the middle finger to my guitar player Ted.
So with this Whiskey A Go Go show, what follows up to that? Is this like a coming out party type thing, or what's up with it?
Yeah, as far as like the whiskey goes, it's just it's around the same time as the EP came out.
Right.
So we figured it would be we had gotten the offer to do the show, so it would just be great to come out here, to have like the official CD release party here.
Right.
So it'd just be fun. We're really looking forward to it. I love working with Michael Sweet, and I have so much respect for Mike Tramp. So we're just going to have some fun. We're going to be in your area on May 14th, I believe. We're going to be with Erik Martin at Mexicali's.
Wow, cool.
So, and then after... Yeah, so I hope to see you at that one.
I'll try to get there.
And as far as other shows go, everything, we're just going to go into like June, July, August, September, and just play wherever we can.
Right. What's your vision of, the world as it is today with all the turmoil and stuff like that? Do you write about things like that, or, you just put them on the back burner, or, whatever?
As far as lyrically?
No, like world, like, all the, like, terrorism and all this other kind of stuff that's coming into play now.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely, for me, it's front center, you know. I pay attention to what's going on. And, lyrically, like, to write a song, it's got to be realistic.
Right.
I can't write something that's, not coming from, like, my heart or, like, my soul lyrically, because I don't feel comfortable like that,
Right.
So I know it works with tons of people, but I just can't do it.
Right.
So.
Right. Now, the EP, is this all independently, all out of pocket, everything?
Yeah, we financed it, like the 3 of us.
Uh-huh.
We did everything ourselves. So, and we worked with a producer, his name's Kenny Lewis, and I was introduced to him from Michael Sweet several years ago. So I've worked with him on a lot of my solo stuff. The first DMK single we did with Mark Slaughter.
Right.
So that was a Christmas tune. So
cool. So what's the future look for you and the band for the rest of the year?
We just want to play as many shows as possible, and just see what happens. We're using this EP kind of as like a shopping tool, and to see what happens with that,
Cool.
See if anyone jumps at it. But we're really surprised because, Ted, Brian, and I really worked hard on this as far as like the promotional stuff for it too, because then you see, we didn't have anyone behind us, except for the people that support us, which we don't, I don't like to call anyone fans or anything. They're all friends and family to me, There's no such thing as a fan.
Right.
So it's, it's somebody that supports you as a friend. That's it in my book. So, for all our supporters and stuff, and it's great for us to see how well the EP has done, especially like on Amazon. We're up against some really big people. For example, like the new Van Halen live album,
Right.
The Tremonti record, and to see it, at number 5,
Right.
next to that stuff was great because, we know that we did it, ourselves to get it to that point, you know.
Right.
So because we all have like a real strong work ethic, and we're just gonna keep busting our asses. So
Cool. Well, congratulations, Scotty, and I wish you the best. Where can people pick up the EP?
The EP, it's available on Amazon, iTunes, CD Baby, Google Play, all those outlets, and soon we'll be releasing the physical product, because the first time we're going to have the CDs out is for this show at the Whiskey.
Cool.
So we've already done the digital market, and now we'll, for people that like the old school hard copy,
Right.
because that's how I am. I love to buy, CDs every Tuesday when they come out. Either that, or if I have to get imports, like get them from NEH Records or something like that.
Right.
There's nothing better than having the physical product in your hands.
Nope.
To me,
Cool.
It's like I have to look through the line of notes. I miss the days of Tower Records and Strawberries and
Right.
all those stores.
Right.
So
Definitely. So congratulations. Would you like to say anything to the fans out there before we end?
no, just thank you very much. Thank you guys for supporting us. We couldn't do this on our own, so on behalf of Ted and Brian and I, we can't thank you enough for supporting us. And we don't take it for granted. We love music. That's why we do it. There's no egos here. We're not trying to pretend we're rock stars. We're just 3 normal guys. We're best friends. We like to make music. And that's all that matters.
Cool.
So,
Thanks a lot, man.
thank you so much, Brian. Thank you, Rockeyez. We really appreciate it.
No problem. Talk to you later, man.
All right, take care, Brian.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.